Hi everyone, welcome back to World of Mike. Today we have issue number 68 of Build the Spitfire. So today, it's been a long time since I filmed on this, but we have been working hard behind the scenes to try and get this up and running again. So basically it's going to be very out of sequence. It's just the way this build is. The way it's been filmed is out of sequence. That's going to have to be the way for the rest of the build, but we'll try and get it back into sequence. So today we're going to be starting work on the tail plane. I do understand that this build has suffered problems, but I'm not one for giving up. So what we're going to be doing is putting in a tail plane up here, securing that in from this side, and then putting like a top tail on the top of it, which is the tail frame, screwing that in, and theoretically we should have at least the end of the tail. Now, I've had these parts for God knows how many months, but I just haven't got round to doing it. But today is the day that we're going to get round to doing it. I'm going to try and get this on. Because the wings are so big, it's quite difficult, but we'll get right the way down as best we can. Really, you sort of need like an angle view, but I'm quite happy to do it this way. So basically what's going to happen is, this is basically part of the tail. So what will happen is there's two rollers here, so it looks like it countersinks into there. So let's just have a look at the instructions. So it looks like you sort of have to go like that, and then it sort of, all right, okay. Oh my god, we've got the tail on. Oh my god, I can't believe it, we finally got the tail on. We finally got the tail on. After all these months, we've got the tail on. We've got the tail on, guys. I can't believe it. Oh my god. But anyway, so this is where we are. So we're going to roll it in. It's quite nice how it's rolled in. And these are going to be secured in with 2 PM screws this side. And then obviously the other side as well. So these are with 2.4mm screws. So I'm going to get them now. And I think the reason why I've took so long to do this is because of just hearing like all the problems with it. But oh my god, we're getting the tail on, guys. Oh my god. Oh wow, I can't get over it. Why have I took so long to do this? I really don't know. So we're just going to screw that in. I'll show you the view afterwards, but oh my god, it's got a tail. Look. Oh my god. It just feels really weird because I haven't worked on this build for so long. And wow. Okay, so now we're just going to put 2 screws through this side. See, this is the thing. Now I've caught up with most of the backlog, it means I can now focus back on this. So it's going to be a bit of work at the front, work at the back. It's basically what I'm calling a restoration project. So, yeah. It's nice. I don't know if you saw that, but as I'm screwing that, it pinches in. So it's really good. And we'll just get another screw there. I can't believe we've got the tail on. Okay. So I bet this is a real treat for you guys. I bet you're like, oh my god, he's doing the Spitfire again. So, oh my god, wow. So as I said, that's what it looks like there. So the 2 screws in, you've got a pin there. As I said, we've got problems at the front here, okay? But I'm not giving up on this because I know there's a way we can fix this. So next what we have to do is we then get this part here. As you can see, it's got like a little rounded shape. I'll try and get that up a bit because it feels a bit off camera. This cable here is going to be down there somewhere. But what we can do, as a rule, I don't like to work around issues and go out of sequence, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm quite lucky in the fact that I'm at this point because all the other builders, I believe, had to strip theirs down to get to the malfunction somewhere around here. So I'm quite lucky in that respect. So what's going to happen is we've got 2 pinholes here, as you can see. And we've got 2 pinholes here. That's going to feed over the top like so. And it looks as if we're going to put 4 screws in, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Oh my god. When I'm happy with something, I keep saying the same thing. because I can't believe we've got this on. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so my hand might just be in the way there, guys, but oh my god, I'm like a kid at Christmas. Like, it just feels like Christmas Day. I've got my brand new toy after Christmas dinner, you know. Oh man, I actually feel like I'm a mechanic, because obviously I like problem solving. So, oh man. So that's that in there. They're going in lovely. These were 2.4 screws. Oh my god. I can't understand why it took so long. I think, to be fair with you, I thought there was another part of this fuselage going on. I vaguely remember that we stopped here because I know there was a frame there. But looking at the pictures, that top frame doesn't actually go on yet. So, yeah, I've just been... You know when you sort of have nothing really... You've caught up with nothing and you're trying to get things catched up on. Well, I looked at it and I think, you know, at least we've got that on. Now, I'm going to try and get this up a bit more so you guys can see. So we need to have a discussion about this. So we've now got a little bit further. So this is great because it means I can work on near enough the tail end now. Just to have that on is just a sigh of relief. Yes, there are problems at the front. Okay, a lot of this needs replacing. Like the wheel here was fell off for some apparent reason, even though it was connected. Vaguely, I don't know you guys' names, but some of you guys mentioned that this was a lot stiffer than that wheel or something. But, you know, there is work. It's going to be a lot of working at the front, working at the back, working at the front, working at the back. But guys, look at this. And this part here has been took off for the minute because it's very pointy and I don't want to damage it. But look, we've got the tow on. I can't believe it. It feels like a plane now. It really, really does. So what will happen now is, now that we've got this plane on, it's basically, if we take that down for the minute, a little bit more done and dusted, but it basically means, so the next stage is tail wheel strut and bracket and wheel parts and a pivot pin. I think I've got that, just give me 2 ticks. That's 69, yeah? Yeah, I've got that over here. So if we just have a brief look at 69, every issue is going to have to be assessed to see whether we can work around the problem we've got at the front. So 69, right, so assembling and fitting the rear wheel. Okay, so yeah, we can do this because that, if I try and get this up a little bit more, this is basically a rear wheel, which fits into that consignment that we've just put in. So that'll fit at the back. So looking at that, we could probably do that. And then, yeah, this is all to do with the back. So we can do that. Perfect. Okay. And then moving at the back, if we have a look at the other issue, yeah, I think we'll be good for the next couple of weeks because this is sort of moving it back in sequence now. So, yeah, we'll try and get it back into sequence. 70 is obviously something to do with skin bit. We just have to see as and when we can fit this on. But to finally be catching up with this after it's been shelved for so long, because you know what it's like, new builds come out, you focus on, you want to buy it, and then you focus on that and this gets pushed back behind the scenes. So to finally be now catching up with this, as I said, it's not a race for me. You know, I do it in my own time. I like to last it out because the minute that build is finished, you know, you get all that enjoyment gone. So the longer you last it and the longer you stretch it, you get to work on it longer. So yeah, 69. So we're on Friday. I'm probably going to do this on a Friday, although there is quite a backlog, so we may issue it, scatter it about next week. But just to finally get, you know, just to get this lovely tow on is just a sigh of relief. And I suspect that pin there, there's a pin there, I reckon that's where they're going to put that wheel. But yeah, just to get that on, absolutely fantastic. So I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. I hope that's a lovely surprise for you guys because you haven't seen it in some time. And yeah, that will be your Titanic replacement today. But yeah, I really have enjoyed doing this lovely build. And yes, you know, we have got problems with this build. And yes, you know, people might be thinking, you know, why have I not assembled all of this? We have problems here. We've got to put that, you see this part here, that's all got to be replaced along there. We've got to get the gearbox in. I can't remember why I didn't put that in. I think the reason is I've got all of that, but I'm misaligned. There's a bracket here because this connects in 2 sections, because you put the bracket in and then you put the gearbox on it. So there is, you know, it has got a lot of dust on it that I need to brush off, you know, because it's been stored for so long. But this is what I'm saying. If I shelve a build and you're not seeing it on the channel, it's because 1, parts need replacing, 2, I've put it on hold, or 3, you know, I'm debating whether to complete it or not. But I am confident. I'm aware that this build has got issues with the power situation. If it's a static model, it's a static model, okay? I'm not fussed, you know. At the end of the day, where there's a will, there's a way. Obviously, this flat thing here, we need to put alongside this side as well. So there are loads and loads of electric parts that we need to sort out. As I said, I'm quite lucky in the fact that, you know, I've not been able, I didn't have to, you know, strip this back, because I'm at a good position where I don't have to sit there and, you know, strip it all back. But, you know, we are a step further with this build, and rest assured, we will get this lovely build sorted. Even if it's half a plane, you know, and we can't move forward with it, you know, we can 3D print parts. You know, there's ways around it, but just to get that on, we are another step further. So I think moving forward, I think it's just a case of working on the tower. If we can try and aim to get all this section done, you know, putting all the skin on, you know, even if it's up to there and it allows us to put all the skin on there, at least this part of the build will be done. Then it's just sort of like tackling and thinking, right, what needs replacing? I need that replaced, write it down, check with my suppliers and see whether they can get it. The problem is that the older the build goes, that we are aware that this build is almost finished. It's going to be hard to get parts, but the guy that sold me part 3, 4 and 5 that I've just replaced, he is quite good. He has a lot of stock. So yeah, I'm absolutely puzzled as to why I didn't put this on. There was no reason why we couldn't have put that on all them months ago, but clearly I obviously thought that this, and that's obviously why, isn't it? Because obviously you can't put the tower in while this subframe on there is on. So that's probably why I didn't do that. But yes, it's so lovely to see this and, you know, finally get the tower on. You know, I've seen people that just give up with builds, and, you know, what you got to remember, you invest a lot of money into these things. So don't give up. Don't give up on it, baby. You know that song? But yeah, I personally believe that we can focus on this section, and yeah, another part done and dusted. I'm very much looking forward to getting skin work on this, but yes, that is Build the Spitfire, issue number 68. So until then, we will just go back onto the other part of the thingamajig. And just to clarify, next time we are going to be doing this. So again, I think we can get around that sorted easy. Tail wheel strut and bracket wheel parts and a pivot pin. So until next time, that has been Build the Spitfire, issue number 68, brought to you by the fantastic company Harshett Partworks, and we will see you next time for more of Build the Spitfire Mk1A. And I am going to pronounce it right this time, because I kept calling it do you remember when I kept calling it Makla? Build the Spitfire Makla. I remember that. But Build the Spitfire Mk1A. I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tap the bell notification if you want to be notified of any video that I do. And we will see you next time for more of the Spitfire. Bye bye.